Hi, welcome to Making It Better Me, day 38. Um, so, day 38. Let's see here. Been a busy, interesting day. Interesting so far this evening, I guess. Otherwise, the day was fairly normal. Let's see, where do I start? Work today. Work was normal's whatever it is. Got some things done, took care of stuff. This evening we traveled to Stellarton to have an agility practice with Score. Score was a superstar. He worked really hard tonight, worked through some tough things for him, and just really impressed us with the improvements he's making. I'm super happy with him and super excited for Chimera, and just can't wait to see what this year brings with Score. He just makes me happy every time I see him work, and just really super excited for that. Um, so then, when we came home from agility, the snow had started. The weather was turning a little bit nasty this evening, although I think it's warming up and everything's changing to rain. But the drive home wasn't too bad, although we did rush home and didn't stop to eat until we get home, which made my supper very late tonight. After eating, I didn't feel a whole lot like working out, but we thought we'd give it a try. That's when things went kind of strange, and I want to talk about something that I saw tonight that really bothered me. As you may know, or you should know by now if you've been following my vlog at all, is that my daughter is very involved in competitive agility here in Canada, and it's considered by some to be a fairly what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not sure. She's a good, solid competitor, and is someone that has, I think, at least a future in agility, and I'm sure it's something that she'll continue to be doing for many years to come. So my story, or my thing that I want to talk about tonight, is from the world of agility, and although it overflows into the world all over, in every aspect of the world, and it's something that really bothers me. And I think I've mentioned it before. It seems that our society has made it acceptable and okay and almost encouraged to build yourself up by tearing other people down, rather than building yourself up by being better, trying harder, working harder, things like that. I would typically relate with being better, not showing how somebody else isn't as good as they think they are, or as they appear to be, but by actually doing better yourself. And if you look at political campaigns, the smear campaigns that happen, clearly, I mean, that's what that's about. It's a distraction technique. Don't look at me. Look at what they're doing wrong. Well, see, I can't be as bad as that. Well, and that sort of thing. And I don't really think much of that kind of politics. Really think, and I don't think about that much of that for anything. And there's been an incident in Canadian agility that happened, I believe, today or very recently, whereas a competitor has been suspended for 30 days for an act that is not described in the rule book as being incorrect, that was approved by a judge at the event, but was considered to be unsportsmanlike behavior by another competitor. Now, I really don't see the problem. If the judge signed off on it, and if there is no actual rule against it, I'm not sure how that is unsportsmanlike conduct, and how a board of people, discipline committee or whatever they would be, looked at that and thought, wow, yes, she was clearly in the wrong, and she should be suspended and penalized harshly for doing this unsportsmanlike behavior. um, I'm just really concerned when I see things like this, because from what I can tell, and I mean, I certainly don't know all the details of it, but from the little bit I can see, it appears that the person who made the complaint must be jealous of the other competitor, and you know, the competitor that has been penalized is a very strong competitor, very competent competitor, and always does extremely well. A tough competitor to beat anytime I've seen. So, you know, if you feel that that's the only way you can beat someone is to, you know, call them unsportsmanlike and get them in trouble over something that is clearly, you know, obviously okay. I don't think that our judges are so unqualified that they can't make a judgment call like that. That oh, you know, like I don't, I'm baffled by it. I really am, and I'm bothered by it. It actually ruined my workout at the gym tonight. I went to the gym tonight, you know, with the intention of doing some cardio. Tamara and I both, and we talked about this event, and we ended up, you know, we couldn't let it go because it's just so stupid, and it just bothered me so much. And I'm thinking, I just don't understand why. Well, for one thing, why would that person complain about something like that? If it didn't affect you directly, I'm not sure how that is a problem. It didn't break a rule. I don't see how that's something to complain about. The only thing I can see is it's one competitor's jealous of another competitor, feels they can't beat them by legitimate means, and has to try to bring them down in other ways, and that's just sad and pathetic. Really, it is. You know, I want to see people competing on even ground and winning or losing based on, you know, good results and fair play and equal opportunities and things like that, not based on, oh, you hurt my feelings, you must be penalized, or whatever. I think we've got too much of this type of behavior going on in our society today, in everything. You know, not this, unfortunately, is not restricted to agility or even sports in general. It seems to be encompassing all aspects of our world and society, and it just concerns me. I'm so worried about the future of the planet based on this. I mean, somebody's got to pull their head out of their ass and realize what the hell is going on here, and smarten the hell up and start thinking things for what they are. Agility is a sport where, you know, you and your dog go out there, you have fun, you do the best you can, you try to be connected through the course, and just have a good time. If you win, that's great. If you lose, that's great too. You get to play with your dog. If you feel bad that you didn't win, well, that's your problem. That's not your dog's problem, and that's not somebody else's problem. If somebody was actually cheating and beat you, then okay, maybe you've got a real problem. You know, maybe that's something that needs to be addressed. But if somebody was clearly cheating, they'd probably be caught by the judge or somebody else in charge of the event. So yeah, I'm just really disappointed with this. And I you know, it actually ruined my workout tonight. Kept me out of the gym from doing anything at the gym. And just disappointing really. When you see adults acting like spoiled brats over things that really are not that big a deal. So anyways, I'm not sure what someone has to gain from this, but I really hope that people can get over this and move on with their lives and be better people. I mean, really, you know, if you want to be better than someone else, then be better than them. Don't try to make them seem worse to make yourself seem better. Actually be better. If you can't beat them that way, then maybe you're just not good enough to beat them. Maybe you're not as good as they are. And that's okay. If you're doing your best, if you're having fun, that's what it's about. It's not about being the best. You don't have to be the best to have fun. I do lots of things that I have fun at. I don't think I'm the best at any of them. But you know, you have to live with yourself. You have to realize that somebody else can't make you happy. All these, you know, money can't buy you happiness. They say, I mean, to a degree, yes, you do need money to be happy, but having, you know, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars and buying extravagant things and doing things like that, that's not going to make you happy. Just like winning by cheating isn't going to make you happy either. So I'm not sure why people feel that this is the way to go about things. Anyways, I don't know. I'm ranting and raving and going on here. I probably shouldn't continue this too much longer. But anyways, that was one of my things tonight. So, you know, I feel bad for people that feel they have to do that. And I really hope that we can all sit back and think and try to be better people and try to do better things and try to be fair and try to think about other people sometimes, and don't get all wrapped up in winning or losing, but think about, did I play fair? Did I have fun? Things like that. When you're involved with any kind of an activity, did I play fair and did I have fun? Then that should be your measure of success, not where you placed or anything else. If you place well, that's great, but if you don't and you still had fun, I think you're still a winner. So, you know, keep that in mind, and be good to yourself, be good to other people, enjoy your world, do the things that make you happy. Anyways, that being said, you know, I'd love to have some people like my videos, subscribe to my channel, leave some comments, whatever. If you've had experiences along these lines, tell me about them. I'd love to hear. Or if you just want to chime in on what I'm saying, join in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Anyways, that's all I've got to say for now. So have a good night. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.